Let's talk about HVAC. The H stands for heating. How does the field house heat itself? Heating is traditionally done with combustion, burning coal or burning wood. Unfortunately, this is not great because it releases so much carbon. The field house uses a more sustainable method, the air source heat pump, to heat itself. The heat pump uses a chemical called refrigerant that is found in your air conditioner and in your refrigerator. But how does it work? First, let's review the second law of thermodynamics. Heat will transfer from a warmer object to a cooler object. This is the heat pump cycle. While the air outside in the winter is really cold, the refrigerant in a gas state in the heat pump is even colder. Hence, the second law we just reviewed, heat travels from the outside air to the refrigerant. This warm refrigerant gas then goes through a compressor that increases its pressure so that it turns into an even hotter gas. This is because there is a relationship between pressure and temperature. As pressure rises, temperature rises. So this hot gas travels along and heats up our building. On its way back outside, it is cooled down by a fan and turned into room temperature liquid. It then goes into an expansion valve to lower its pressure, making it colder and turning it from liquid to gas. This gas travels along back outside and back to the start. The reason why this is more sustainable is because the heat pump doesn't use combustion, it uses electricity from the solar panels. Back to HVAC, the V stands for ventilation. Ventilation is important because indoor air becomes polluted with odor from food, smells, cigarette smoke, your own odor, or your cat's. Air circulation is therefore important because it brings fresh air into the building. However, in this process, we lose the heat from the air inside the building. To save this heat, there must be an energy recovery ventilator system installed. As its ERV system, the field house uses an enthalpy wheel. The enthalpy wheel's material absorbs the heat from the inside stale and warm air as it exits through the ventilator, and uses that heat to warm the outside cold air as it enters, bringing fresh and warm air into the building. The AC of the HVAC stands for air conditioning, which we don't need to do thanks to many special design features. One is that the field house has a large white roof. The thermal energy from the sun reflects off of this, so buildup of heat inside the building is prevented as much as possible. Additionally, the field house is designed so that when the lower windows open, warm air in the building rises to exit out of the upper windows, which then pulls in the cold night air through the lower windows. This is done completely without any electricity.